Have you ever wondered what would happen if everything you've saved, everything you've invested, was at risk right now? We're not talking about a distant possibility. We're at a crucial moment, and what you do in the next 3 months could be the difference between keeping your money safe or losing it. Global tensions are rising. Wars, sanctions, economies on the brink of collapse. What does all this mean for you? How does it directly affect your wallet? And more importantly, what can you do to protect yourself? Today, I'm going to reveal the strategies that top investors are using right now to make sure their money is not only safe but growing even in the midst of chaos. You can't afford to ignore what's about to happen in the last quarter of this year. Are you ready to act before it's too late? Let's get into it. Global tensions are at their highest point in years. Just take a look at the news. Armed conflicts, power rivalries, trade sanctions pushing economies to their limits. And what about inflation? It never seems to go down, and central banks are struggling to control it. But how does all of this affect you and your money? What most people aren't telling you is that, in moments like these, markets can become unpredictable. Moves that once seemed safe are now filled with risk. Stocks can plummet at any moment, and investments that seemed solid can crash in a matter of days. Think about it. What if the markets tank in the coming weeks and you're not prepared? Or if inflation keeps skyrocketing and the money in your account loses even more value? Did you know that many investors are already adjusting their portfolios out of fear of what could come? And those who aren't, well, they're at risk. We're not talking about theories. We're talking about what's already happening. The world is getting more volatile, and your money could be exposed. But here's the good news. You still have time to make smart decisions. You can still protect what you've built. And not just that, if you play your cards right, you could even take advantage of the opportunities this crisis is creating. The question is, are you going to let your money get swept away by this storm? Or are you going to take control before it's too late? What's coming isn't a prediction, it's a reality already affecting millions of people. Let's take a look at how these geopolitical risks are directly shaking the economy and the markets. First, inflation. It's out of control in many economies. Prices are rising, and what you used to buy with €50 now costs double. If you think this is temporary, think again. Inflation hits hardest when you least expect it, and it affects the real value of your money. If you've got cash sitting in the bank, you're already losing. Then there are the financial markets. You may have noticed the volatility is through the roof. Stocks that were green yesterday are red today. Markets are reacting to global uncertainty, and believe me, the uncertainty is here to stay. Companies that once seemed untouchable are seeing their valuations plummet. Investment funds, pension plans, assets you thought were safe. None of them are immune to this chaos. And let's not forget interest rates. Central banks are hiking rates to try to curb inflation, but that's putting more pressure on the economy. Do you have loans, mortgages, or debts? Get ready to pay more interest. This also affects companies, which are seeing their costs skyrocket and their profit margins shrink. And when companies lose, investors lose. The outlook may seem bleak, but not all is lost. The key here is understanding that these moments of crisis also create opportunities. Those who know how to navigate this environment will not only avoid major losses, but they can also come out ahead. The important thing is to take action now, before it's too late. Now that you understand the risks, let's talk about what really matters: how to protect your money. Here, I'm going to show you the strategies that top investors are using right now to not only protect their capital, but also grow their wealth in the midst of chaos. First, smart diversification. This isn't an option, it's a necessity. If all your money is in one asset, sector, or country, you're playing with fire. The key here isn't just spreading your money, but doing it strategically. Investing in safe haven assets like gold, government bonds, or even some strong currencies can be the difference between losing or keeping your capital safe. Did you know that in every crisis, those who had gold not only avoided losses but saw their wealth grow? History repeats itself over and over. If you don't diversify now, you're exposing yourself to a blow you may not withstand. Second, take advantage of volatility. This is the time when the savviest investors know how to profit. When markets are shaken and panic sets in, opportunities arise. Sure, it can seem scary when everything is falling, but that same volatility opens the door to buy quality assets at bargain prices. It's like a sale, but in the financial world. While others sell out of fear, the smartest are buying and accumulating wealth. Third, invest in resilient sectors. Not all sectors will collapse. Some will not only survive, but thrive amidst the chaos. Technology, for example, remains a strong pillar. Think about cybersecurity or defense. With global tensions rising, these sectors are more alive than ever. Tech companies, defense firms, and renewable energy businesses have the ability to come out stronger from this storm. If you invest in the right sectors, you could finish 2024 in a better financial position than you started. Fourth, optimize your tax strategy before the year ends. Here's a golden opportunity that few take advantage of. The last quarter of the year is crucial to adjust your finances for 2025. You can take advantage of tax deductions, adjust your portfolio, and sell assets strategically to pay fewer taxes next year. Every euro you save now is a euro that keeps working for you in the future. Don't let taxes take away what you've worked so hard to build. These aren't just theories. They're proven strategies that, if applied correctly, can help you keep your money safe and even profit from the crisis. The question is, are you going to keep watching your money be at risk, or are you going to take action now to protect it? Now that you know how to protect your money, let's talk about something even more exciting. The key opportunities this crisis is offering you. Yes, you heard right, it's not all about losing. In the midst of chaos, there are ways to make money if you know where to look. First opportunity, safe haven investments. Safe haven assets are those that remain valuable when everything else fails. Gold is the king here. Why? Because historically, gold has been one of the safest investments during times of uncertainty. When currencies lose value, when markets crash, gold keeps shining. And not just that, government bonds are also an excellent refuge. Stable governments like the US issue these bonds. And while the returns aren't explosive, they're a safe bet to protect your capital. Wondering if you should invest in gold or bonds? The answer is simple. Yes, if you want to sleep soundly while the world wobbles. Second opportunity, technology and defense. Tech companies and those related to defense are the big winners in times of geopolitical tension. As conflicts intensify and nations spend more on security, cybersecurity and defense firms are seeing their value soar. Think about big tech companies offering essential services or those providing defense solutions. While other sectors suffer, these companies thrive. Investing in them is not just about protecting your money but growing it. Imagine coming out of this crisis with more money than you had before. It's not just a dream. It's possible if you make smart decisions now. Third opportunity, renewable energy. With all the attention on the geopolitical crisis, let's not forget a sector that continues to grow rapidly, renewable energy. Governments worldwide are committed to the energy transition, and this won't stop, even in times of crisis. Companies leading the production of solar, wind, and other renewable energy sources are in an enviable position. This is a long-term investment that will offer you not only stability, but continuous growth over the next few years. If you want to be on the winning side when the crisis passes, this is a sector you can't ignore. In summary, the opportunities are there, right in front of you. While others panic, you can position yourself strategically. It's not just about protecting yourself, it's about taking advantage of the situation to come out stronger. Can you imagine finishing 2024 not only having protected your money, but having multiplied it thanks to these key investments? The key is to take action now. If you wait too long, these opportunities could disappear. What are you going to do about it? Because remember, in every crisis, some lose, but others win. Remember, the difference between losing money and profiting from this crisis lies in the decisions you make now. Don't let uncertainty paralyze you. Take action and protect what's yours. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to not miss more strategies that will help you multiply your money. And tell me in the comments, what's your plan to protect your wealth in the last quarter of 2024? I'd love to hear your strategy. See you in the next video.